With a brand new NFL season underway, it is the perfect time to see how all 30 NFL stadiums stack up against one another.
Northwest Stadium.
No.
Have a nice day.
You too.
For this list, we're factoring in the stadium structure and quality, the geographic location, food and drink prices, and general fan atmosphere. So with all that hullabaloo out of the way, let's rank all 30 NFL stadiums from worst to first. Number 30, Northwest Stadium, Washington Commanders. The only good news for Commanders fans is that new owner Josh Harris won't let his players and fans suffer inside his stadium much longer. Harris said ahead of the 2024 season that 2030 is a realistic timeline for a new stadium. But for now, this remains football's worst stadium by a country mile. Remember that incident where a barrier collapsed and several fans nearly fell on top of Jalen Hurts? Plus, the stadium is hardly accessible via public transit too. Number 29, Everbank Stadium, Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars have played here since their inaugural season in 1995. The playing field and stadium itself are pretty meh at best, though the swimming pools and 362-foot long, 60-foot high video boards are a pretty sick feature. But unless you love swimming and watching football at the same time, well, there really isn't anything special that Everbank Stadium offers to enhance the game day experience. Number 28, Soldier Field, Chicago Bears. Every football fan can love and appreciate the history of Soldier Field, which opened 100 years ago. But you know, there is a reason why this iconic venue is soon going to be replaced with a new stadium in 2028 on Chicago's museum campus. Soldier Field has the smallest capacity of an NFL stadium. Also, it's not exactly ideal that their ticket and concession prices rank near the most pricey in football, considering that fans aren't getting their money's worth with the never-ending mediocrity of the results on the field. Number 27, Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Dolphins. This is currently the 6th oldest NFL stadium. Hard Rock Stadium has legendary status, having hosted 6 Super Bowls. The field quality itself is meh at best, but there are few better game day experiences than a Dolphins game in the beautiful Miami sunshine. Number 26, MetLife Stadium, New York Giants and New York Jets. You'd think that a stadium that just opened in 2010 that suits 2 New York teams would rank in the top tier of NFL venues, but sheesh. Not so much. The stadium is located in East Rutherford, New Jersey, so it's a pain in the neck to commute to for fans based in New York. The field quality is absolutely atrocious and reared its ugly head in a 2020 game between the 49ers and Jets when the defending NFC champions lost several key players due to injury. No retractable roof also means that fans have to shiver during the winter games, and concession prices are just outrageous. Number 25, Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati Bengals. Although their stadium only opened in 2000, it is already outdated compared to most other NFL stadiums. Bengals owner Mike Brown is notoriously cheap, so it's not surprising that he's constantly passed on opportunities to upgrade his stadium. But hey, the good news is that it is being brought up to date with a $1.25 billion renovation being on the way. And you know what? Those renderings are looking beautiful. Number 24, Bank of America Stadium, Carolina Panthers. We wouldn't say Bank of America Stadium is one of football's worst venues, it just doesn't offer anything special. Kind of like the Star Wars prequel trilogy. The turquoise-colored seats are a nice feature, and public transit to the stadium is efficient. The mobile order and pickup is convenient for football fans too. But otherwise, I wouldn't put the stadium atop your bucket list. Number 23, Nissan Stadium, Tennessee Titans. The Titans have only played here since 1999, but they're in the process of building a new stadium that'll open its doors in 2027. If you've been to Nashville, you've probably walked along the John Siegenthaler pedestrian bridge, which offers a beautiful and scenic walk towards the stadium. There aren't any special attributes to the stadium, but hey, the Titans do offer a great list of mouth-watering and signature Nashville hot chicken and barbecue food items. Number 22, Huntington Bank Field, Cleveland Browns. The Browns are working to finalize a proposal for a new stadium in Brook Park. Judging by the early artist renderings, we can say with confidence that the new stadium will immediately jump into the top 10. The Dog Pound is always a fun atmosphere, even when the Browns are near the bottom of the standings. Number 21, State Farm Stadium, Arizona Cardinals. Home to 3 Super Bowls, State Farm Stadium falls under the scorching Arizona sun and has the luxury of a retractable roof. The stadium also has an air conditioning system to ensure fans' comfort. The brand new concession menu introduced for 2024 includes flamin' hot Cheeto chicken tenders and a cotton candy burrito. Number 20, Ford Field, Detroit Lions. Ford Field is also pretty newish, having opened in 2002. This doomed venue has a nice interior design, and their concession prices are among the league's cheapest. You saw just how epic the crowd can get when the team is relevant, having won their first playoff game since 1991 last year. The stadium design won't wow you, but fan energy and quality food and beverage prices do matter. Number 19, Raymond James Stadium, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Take away the giant pirate ship and the stadium design doesn't have any cool features that really stand out. The field surface has consistently ranked among the best, however, and the atmosphere has vastly improved since Tom Brady restored relevance to this franchise. Food and beverage prices rank in the middle, though the Raymond James Stadium food itself is rather plain and lacks any signature special items. Number 18, Levi's Stadium, San Francisco 49ers. This decade-old stadium is located in Santa Clara, about an hour's drive from San Francisco. There aren't any characteristics about Levi's Stadium that really catch your eye, though. They do, however, rank in the top tier of food and drink prices. At least the 49ers are among the top teams in football again, so regardless, you're going to be getting your money's worth from an entertainment perspective. Number 17, Gillette Stadium, New England Patriots. Tom Brady and the Patriots' dynastic 21st century run added more historical value to the stadium. But Gillette Stadium is in an isolated area, and there's only one way to the stadium. Some fans choose to leave the game early to save themselves hours worth of traffic. Otherwise, the general atmosphere and stadium structure is above average. Number 16, NRG Stadium, Houston Texans. This is the first NFL stadium to feature a retractable roof, though the Texans rarely bother to actually open it, even on the sunny days. The stadium structure and designs are eye-catching, and the venue has over 1,000 flat-screen TVs. Overall, we would compare this stadium to cold pizza. You can always get by with it, even if there are better options. Number 15, Highmark Stadium, Buffalo Bills. Highmark Stadium is the fourth oldest active venue in the NFL, but not for long. It'll soon be replaced by new Highmark Stadium, which is expected to open in 2026. And the raucous Bills Mafia crowd is always a treat to listen to, especially now that their team is actually irrelevant again. Number 14, Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia Eagles. From a crowd atmosphere experience, you don't get much better than the Eagles flock packing up Lincoln Financial Field. The stadium has 2 club lounges, giant parking spaces outside the stadium, and over 8,700 club seats. Thanks to its convenient location just outside the downtown area, there is no shortage of nearby places to eat and drink before or after the game. Number 13, Acer Stadium, Pittsburgh Steelers. This stadium sits on the Ohio River, giving spectators a breathtaking view of the surrounding area. The Steelers faithful, armed with their signature terrible towels, treat every game like a playoff game. The yellow-colored seats are a beautiful design for Pittsburgh's black and yellow uniforms, and the stadium offers a wide range of unique food and drink options. Number 12, M&T Bank Stadium, Baltimore Ravens. The stadium has been kept in good shape, considering it's already over a quarter-century old. There aren't any stadium features that really stand out, but the raucous crowd and the recently expanded food menu featuring Baltimore smash burgers and crab pretzels put this stadium inside the top half. Number 11, Empower Field at Mile High, Denver Broncos. This venue opened in 2001, 2 years after John Elway's retirement. The stadium has played host to 3 AFC Championship games, including victories over the Patriots in 2013 and 2015. The stadium's signature feature is a 27-foot-tall horse statue named Bucky, and though the franchise has been mired in mediocrity since their Super Bowl 50 title, fan energy here is usually through the roof. Number 10, Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis Colts. The house that Peyton built is located right in the heart of downtown Indianapolis, so you will never be short on food and drink or recreational activity options before or after games. The beautiful interior designs and top-quality field surface make Lucas Oil Stadium a popular location for concerts, college football, and basketball games. Number 9, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta Falcons. Not only is this a beautiful stadium from the roof to the bottom, inside or outside, but it is the perfect game day experience if you show up hungry. The Falcons have the cheapest food and drink prices among all NFL teams. $2 hot dogs and $5 beers? Yeesh, Arthur Blank is the best! Yeah, it's no wonder that the stadium has hosted multiple NCAA college football playoff games and was selected as a venue for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Number 8, Lumen Field, Seattle Seahawks. Located just outside of downtown Seattle, the Hawks' Nest is mostly known for its boisterous and rowdy fans. Lumen Field is home to football's loudest fan base, aka the 12th man. You remember the Beastquake run? Gotta love how Seahawks fans treat every home game like a playoff atmosphere. Food and drink options are also plentiful, and it's awfully easy to access thanks to Seattle's excellent public transit system. Number 7, Caesar Superdome, New Orleans Saints. The Caesar Superdome has become a significant landmark in New Orleans, so football fans appreciate its history. Now that said, the NFL's 5th oldest stadium, which opened in 1975, doesn't exactly offer any exciting or unique features. Bengals. But the location is in New Orleans, one of America's most touristy cities, so that's pretty convenient. Number 6, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City Chiefs. This is the third oldest NFL stadium behind Lambeau Field and Soldier Field. The stadium itself is outdated, hence the Chiefs' push bid to secure a new venue. But Arrowhead ranks this high because the atmosphere is always through the roof like a sold-out Taylor Swift concert. See what we did there? Patrick Mahomes has made the Chiefs the new golden franchise, so of course that adds value to these rankings. Number 5, Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas Raiders. Mark Davis will never have a problem selling out tickets thanks to the luxury of playing in Sin City. His luxury suite prices are off the charts ridiculous, but they certainly add to the glamour and appeal of Allegiant Stadium. They also offer more food and beverage options compared to most other stadiums. Even if the Raiders have been long mired in mediocrity, this is a venue that you just gotta visit at least once. Number 4, AT&T Stadium, Dallas Cowboys. This was far and away the best NFL venue for a few years following its opening in 2009. Jerry World can expand to 100,000 spectators and is home to one of the largest jumbotrons, measuring at 160 feet wide and 72 feet in height. Love or hate the Cowboys, this venue must be visited by all die-hard NFL fans at least once. Number 3, SELFI Stadium, Los Angeles Chargers and Los Angeles Rams. Beautiful structure and designs, an ideal location in Inglewood, and a capacity of over 70,000 that can expand to more than 100,000 spectators. If you want to go by looks, you cannot beat SELFI Stadium. The Chargers and Rams are still struggling to attract their own fan bases, with away team supporters usually invading SoFi. But still, it's a top-of-the-art building and will be right around the top 5 for years to come. Number 2, Lambeau Field, Green Bay Packers. The frozen tundra has been so well maintained over the years that the Packers might never have to replace the iconic venue. The stadium opened in 1957 and will soon become the oldest in the NFL when Soldier Field is replaced in Chicago. The history played a huge factor in the placement on this list, but the game day atmosphere and energy of the Cheeseheads makes Lambeau a must-see place for every die-hard football fan. Number 1, US Bank Stadium, Minnesota Vikings. 8 years later, this is still the golden standard for building an NFL stadium. The translucent roof and reflective glass are just stunning images to behold every time you stare at them. And because it's an indoor stadium, the crowd noise is on par with 5 NASA spaceships launching off together at the same station. Food and drink options and prices are also pretty reasonable too. No real complaints about US Bank Stadium, it is still just the NFL's best in our eyes. But hey, what changes would you make to our list of the rankings for all 30 NFL stadiums? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps out a ton. And hey, we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, well, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.